This is Bobby Barnett, certified Skywarn storm spotter. Just want to give a little information out here of this line that's fixing to enter in over into Lauderdale County. I'm going to give you some information on this line that's coming through. As right now, Lauderdale County and parts of Colbert County are seeing a special weather statement. But let me give you that information. I hope the audio is good. While you're here, you can comment, give thumbs up on all of our videos and posts. And while you're here, please send stars. That gives us a digital gift that helps me earn money for those relief effort supplies. Let's go and get straight into the radar. And you see right now, uh, Lauderdale County, the northwestern corners here, and Colbert County are under a special weather statement. Uh, Storm motion's east at 46 miles per hour, max hail size 0.88, max wind gust 55. Locations to be affected is Green Hill, Center Star, Killen, Threet, Zip City, Underwood, Petersville, St. Florian, Florence, Riverton, and Wright. Reason I wanted to do this live broadcast is there is a severe thunderstorm warning over in Tishomingo County that's moving in the general direction of Waterloo. It is showing a severe thunderstorm warning with tornado possible. This storm is moving east at 49 miles per hour. Hail threat is radar indicated. And right now, let's see what it says. About 40% chance hail probability, about less than half an inch hail size. The wind threat is radar indicated, max wind gust of 60 miles per hour. And there you see the locations over into Mississippi. They probably will move this over into uh, the northern part of Colbert County, basically about where the special weather statement is for this. And once again, this is a special weather statement for northern parts of Colbert County and majority of Lauderdale County. And that's because of this line of showers and thunderstorms with a tornado possible over in there. I'm not seeing any indications of rotation. They just tagged that. So I just want to keep you advised of it. I will let you know once again the wind gusts are around 60 uh, over on that line. So I want to give you that information and keep you updated of what's going on. I'm going to stay right here uh, until they get. I'm going to leave the radar up. I may take a break, get me something to drink. This is the initial line that's coming through, but later on, once this line comes through, I expect the atmosphere to reestablish itself, and then later this afternoon, we're going to be looking at those chances for strong to severe storms. Sean says, "Hello, sir. How you doing, Sean, this morning?" If you're watching on Facebook, we are simulcast on Facebook and YouTube. You can shoot me a message, send me stars on Facebook, on YouTube. I want you to subscribe, give us a thumbs up. You can comment over there, and I'll pop back in and out and look at your comments on here. Once again, this is a first initial line that's coming through this morning, and we're going to be watching it. And then once again, that once this gets through, the atmosphere reestablishes itself, and we'll watch for the strong to severe thunderstorms with that chance of damaging winds, tornadoes, hail, lightning, and heavy rainfall coming in later on this afternoon. But this is the first line here. I'm going to stay right here and looking at Skywarn chat here. Keep an eye on this. All right, I'm going to leave the radar up. I'm going to take a quick break, but I'm going to leave the radar up. That way you'll see the uh, so I was looking at something. That way you'll see if it changes over to a severe thunderstorm warning. You see the legend at the bottom of the screen. The orange polygon is a severe thunderstorm warning. The tan or light tan polygon there, that is a special weather statement. Once again, that's for the 60-mile-per-hour winds coming out from Mississippi and Tennessee into northwest Alabama, probably affecting Waterloo as we speak. What before I take a break, let me get over and I'm gonna get be Waterloo here in about 4 minutes. It's probably there now. These are just estimated times of arrival. Iron City 10:52, St. Joseph 10:57, Loretto at 11:02. We look further up the line here. This will be up into Tennessee. Collinwood, Tennessee 10:42, Iron City 10:51, St. Joseph 10:57, and Loretto at 11:02. This is a severe thunderstorm warning up into Tennessee. It's showing less than 3/4 inch hail, max wind gust 60. That's what's prompted this severe thunderstorm warning here. But we're still watching this as it'll probably enter Lauderdale County and Colbert County here over the next few minutes. So it's going to probably change over to a severe thunderstorm warning. Once again, this is a special weather statement over into Lauderdale County and North Colbert County. Max wind gust of 55. So they'll probably change that over here shortly. I'm just typing something into our Skywarn Messenger, letting them know I'm watching it. John asks, any chance this rain ahead of the later storms makes the atmosphere a little less stronger later? I don't believe so. I think the forecast was that this line would come through, or any showers or storms we get this morning, it'll quickly move through. Then there'll be uh, the atmosphere will reestablish itself, and we'll be looking at later on. I'm still looking at, we might get some initiation of storms anywhere around 3 or 4 o'clock. Hope I'm wrong. Hope it comes in a little later, not for people trying to go to sleep, but maybe they'll calm down a little bit. But we're still looking at the chance for damaging winds, 58 plus miles per hour, tornadoes, hail, lightning, heavy rainfall. I'm expecting we're going to see uh, widespread power outages due to ground saturated. We're probably going to get some tree limbs coming down on power lines. We'll probably get a lot of power outages through North Alabama, Southern Tennessee due to that next system that's coming through. All right, with that, I'm going to pop out of the screen here. I'm going to leave the radar up, and you'll see if it changes over to severe thunderstorm warning. I'll be back here shortly. All right, once again, this is North Alabama Storm Chase Live. Bobby Barnett, certified Skywarn storm spotter. I'm going to be with you here and make sure we cover all of our warnings. Once again, we've got a severe thunderstorm warning over in Tishomingo County, Mississippi. Iron City, 1104, St. Joseph, 1109. Looks like it's moving. Let's see track of it. It's moving east at 45. They've taken that tornado radar indicated off of it, but they're still looking at max wind gust of 60 miles per hour. That's once again, that's over in Tishomingo County. I'm expecting them to extend this severe thunderstorm warning over into Lauderdale, Colbert County, especially the northern part of Colbert County and Lauderdale County. Once again, you're under a special weather statement right now. Storm motion's east at 46. Max hail's a little over 3/4 of an inch. Max wind gust 55. Once again, towns to be affected would be Green Hill, Center Star, Killen, Threet, Zip City, Underwood, Petersville, St. Florian, Lawrence, Rivington, and Wright. Once again, you're watching here on Facebook, and I'm simulcast over on YouTube. So if you're watching this, follow, like, and share our page. Always send us a comment. When they pop up, I'll try and get to them as soon as I can. While you're here watching live broadcast, don't forget to send those stars. That gives us a digital gift from Facebook. And if you're over on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe. It's free. You can give us a thumbs up over there and comment as well over there. We want our subscribers to be built up. I am wearing my warning. I may spontaneously talk about tornado shirt. You are looking at level 2 radar out of Columbus. Pan down just a little bit. While you're here watching, we've got donation boxes over here. We've got QR codes for PayPal or Cash App. You scan that QR code on PayPal and make a donation there. You can make it a monthly donation. If you've got a PayPal account or you use debit or credit card. Our Cash App is $BBNASC, or our Venmo is at BBNASC. So please, you feel free to donate if you could. It's a big help to us. As all this donations that come in about weather related uh, storm relief supplies, tarps, water, weather radios to give out, and other weather related items. All right, we're still waiting to see if National Weather Service post a severe thunderstorm warning for Lauderdale or Colbert. Because once this line gets through, we're looking at the atmosphere to reestablish itself, and then our main threat for strong to severe storms will be later this afternoon and evening. But I would say sometime after the noon hour, I would stay abreast of what's going on weather-wise or ever-changing weather conditions. I'll be right here, and hopefully this afternoon I'm going to go live coverage throughout the event. And if not, I'll be out chasing, and I'll try and give you updates through that. And it depends on the timing. Can pull up. I know I'm right in the middle of the screen. I've also got Radar Omega. Let me take and get rid of that side banner there. I can dual pane it, make sure I'm not seeing any rotation whatsoever. We can look at cameras within this area. later on, I'll be pulling up our radio and be listening to Skywarn Chat, listening to the squawk coming across it and keeping updated. We got chasers out there, storm spotters. Once again, this is live video. You're looking at level 2 radar out of Columbus. I have put out a stay weather alert day for today, especially this afternoon. And basically, just for the damaging wind threat, I know Storm Prediction Center's put out a 45% chance of seeing winds 58 plus miles per hour. I want to emphasize if you got any loose objects in and around your home, trash cans, trampolines, patio furniture, get those secured down before this afternoon. A storm inside your garage. We do have a hail threat, so if you can get your car in the garage later this afternoon, I would be sure to do that. If you're out driving around and you experience hail later this afternoon, maybe you're on your drive home from work, do not park under an overpass. That just causes congestion. Then there's wrecks, and it could cause a lot of trouble to seek shelter in a building somewhere or a parking garage. Um, do not park or idle up underneath a overpass. I've seen a lot of that the other day when I was watching live storm chasing and live cameras, and a lot of people in St. Louis was pulled up underneath a overpass. It just caused major congestion, and people really not paying attention, and you'll start getting wrecks, and somebody could get killed. So be sure to be uh, aware of that. Patricia McAuliffe, thank you for watching. She has put a chat here. It says it looks like the two bands on your display are pulling more north than predictions yesterday. North Morgan County looks to be more clear. Will something develop that we don't see on radar at the moment? I can pan back out. There's nothing further down to the south. Basically, all of this is hugging the Tennessee Alabama state line. There is a little drop off down here, Pat, just southwest of Corinth. That's building in. I'm not expecting anything to develop back over around Oxford or Bruce, or anything to move into or develop into, you know, further around Coleman or Haleyville or anywhere in Morgan County. This will stay north as it's moving east. It may miss the majority of North Alabama, but this most likely will affect most of the southern to middle Tennessee counties. That answers your question. Like Sean mentioned, well, I've had a lot of people ask me if any chance this rain ahead of the later storms makes the atmosphere a little less stronger later. No, we're not expecting it. Once this line gets out of here, the atmosphere will just reestablish itself. Instability will start building back in, especially if we see some sunshine. Uh, Regardless of sunshine or not, sunshine will not be good for the heating of the atmosphere. But what it is, we're having a cold front that's coming in and hitting this warm, moist air, and the storms will start developing. I will say, hopefully, this next system that rolls through, once that cold front comes through, it'll be linear, it'll line out, and I'm not saying it'll decrease the tornado threat, uh, but if we get those discrete cells, I've been looking at a lot of models, especially the HER model, and it's showing a few discrete cells out in front of the line, which is not good. Those are more viable for damaging winds, hail, and tornadoes. So that's something I'll be watching once this line comes through. So I hope that answers your question. All right, she says the other sites I'm watching have North Morgan County and a severe weather threat this afternoon. That's why I'm confused. Patricia, we are under an enhanced risk for uh, severe storms. Let me pull that up right quick for you. I'll show you. I'm going to take off radar right quick, and I'm going to take off all the warnings as of right now so I can get Patricia caught up. I'm going to cut the lightning off. Let me get back around, cut the hell off as well. Here's the here's the latest outlook from the Storm Prediction Center. Uh, all of North Alabama, southern Tennessee is under that enhanced risk for severe storms. I'm expecting the next outlook to come drop around 11 or 11:30. I'll check that out once I get off of here. But we are under an enhanced risk. Will they drop a moderate maybe come 11 or 11:30? We may hear before too long, as I'm looking at chat, uh, we might get a tornado watch likely coming here by the noon hour, and that's what I was expecting. And we'll probably get a tornado watch posted here shortly. But Patricia, to give you the information, this is the convective thunderstorm outlook for today, which are under enhanced risk for strong to severe storms. That's a level 3 out of 5. But I'm not seeing any issues right now as far as, uh, let me get the radar back on. I'm going to pull up hail too, and I'll get our watches and warnings posted back up. There we go. Zoom back in. So, Patricia, hopefully that answers your question. So, that severe weather threat is an enhanced risk. So, we're going to be watching to see if that tornado watch is issued. I figured one would probably be issued sometime around the noon hour. So, they might be dropping that a little bit earlier for this afternoon. Keep everybody advised and up to date on what's going on. Because like this morning when I did a live video, I didn't want people to think this was the event, this was the storms, and then say, oh, it's gone. We dodged a bullet. And then later on this afternoon and evening, we get hit with another line that's going to be stronger or another cell as that cold front gets closer. I don't want people to get caught off guard thinking this was the storm system. It got here a little earlier and then it's gone and we're done with it and be caught off guard and be lackadaisical about weather. So this is just a beginning. This is a first line that's coming through, and we're going to be watching it. And then the main threat will be later on this afternoon. So, but Patricia, to answer your question, we are all under an enhanced risk for strong to severe storms. And I'm going to be right here running live once the secondary part comes through, the stronger line that we're all concerned about dealing with those damaging winds, 58 plus miles per hour, the tornado uh, probability, the hail probability, and definitely the damaging wind probability. At this moment, I'm concerned about the damaging wind threat. I expect us to probably see some trees down, power lines down, so we're going to have a lot of maybe power outages. Patricia, there's really no storms that's going to affect Morgan County as of this moment. Now, could some develop? There could be some on this line that's running through, but I'm not expecting it. Once again, I'm expecting this line to keep continually moving east. It may turn and move northeast, and we might not get anything here in North Alabama because they've already uh, canceled that severe thunderstorm warning that was over in Tishomingo County, but they still have that special weather statement up over in Lauderdale and northern parts of Colbert County. And that's just for that tail end of that line. You see back over into Booneville, Mississippi, there is a shower and thunderstorm there. Cut lightning off. Let me cut it back on. Not a lot of lightning within this system. But up here in Tennessee, there is a severe thunderstorm warning. That's for max wind gusts 60 miles per hour, and you see the storm motion's east at 45. So they are going and moving at a good clip. That'll be affecting Waynesboro, Etheridge, Mount Pleasant, and Columbia, Tennessee. There's the estimated times of arrival. And once again, we're still get to the lower part of this line. That was affiliated with that severe thunderstorm warning that they've uh, dismissed. So they've still got that track up for that. That's for that bottom part of that line. But Lauderdale, northern parts of Colbert County, still under that special weather statement. It's got it to expire at 10:45. It's 10:37 currently, and that storm motion's east at 79 at 46 miles per hour. Max hail size more than 3/4 of an inch. Max wind gust 55. Those are the locations there to be affected. So you see, it's starting to break off a little bit. So I'm expecting this line to move more northeast as it's rotating around that low pressure system that's going to be affecting us later on as it pulls that cold front in. So all of this line of storms here will be moving up into Lawrenceburg, over in Giles County. It may clip Lincoln County, but it's starting to get that turn and moving more north northeast. Right now, it's still on a trajectory moving east. No, don't move back to Virginia, Patricia. You're good. I'll watch for you. So I'm assuming you live in Morgan County, Patricia. Beautiful country up there, or down there, I should say, from where I live. I used to have a nice pontoon boat and would get out and traverse Gunnersville and do some fishing, but I don't have time for that anymore, so I got rid of the boat. I'm just retired, but there's no need to move to Virginia unless you really, really want to. I'm just going to wait a few more minutes. Valamosa Springs area, I'm very familiar with that area. Beautiful area. A lot of trees in that area, I bet, from what I remember. So you need to be weather aware, definitely, Patricia, later this afternoon, especially with this damaging wind threat we've got moving in later this afternoon. Secure all those loose items in and around your home. That's for anyone that's hearing my voice right now. Trampolines, patio furniture, trash cans, anything you've got outside that's loose could be tossed by the winds. Uh, please take care of that as soon as possible and get all that done. Have your severe weather preparedness plan in place. Know where you're going to go if we get watches or warnings. Once again, I'm expecting the National Weather Service and Storm Prediction Center. They're going to probably be dropping a tornado watch here soon. And if that's the case, I will post that information. I was hoping it would happen while I'm doing a live broadcast. But while you're here on Facebook, I want you to follow, like, and share with your friends and family. That way they can get the most updated weather information there is on social media. During all these live broadcasts, we ask you to send stars. You can scroll down the page during this live broadcast, and there should be a bar down there that says send stars. You can click on it and send stars that way, and that gives us a digital gift to earn money from Facebook, and that helps us out tremendously. We do simulcast from on Facebook to YouTube, and while you're on YouTube watching, you can comment over there. But we ask you to subscribe. It's free; it don't cost you a penny. Give us a thumbs up over there. We're trying to get our memberships up, our subscriber list up to 1,000. Don't really have that many because I started it late in the game, but I'm trying to build that up as well. That way I can keep um, people informed on two different platforms. So we are live on Facebook and YouTube simulcast. We'll pop the sidebar up again. You see, we do take donations through PayPal. You scan that QR code. We also got Cash App. Our log right there is $ BBNASC. If you want to donate through Cash App or Venmo, we are at BBNASC. We do appreciate your donations. That's what keeps us up and running, and we can keep our communities advised of everything weather. We're about to move into our Atlantic hurricane season. I know the Pacific hurricane season started May 15th, but the Atlantic hurricane season starts June 1st. It's right around the corner. Hadn't this year already went by fast? Anybody's out there listening to me, agree with me. It has went by quick. We're almost the middle of the year. So definitely, if you're on Facebook or YouTube, uh, we like to hear your comments. I like to converse with you. So I'm glad Patricia's watching. So earlier this morning, we had a few watchers. Josh and Sean's on this morning. Well, I was hoping they would drop that tornado watch while I was doing a live broadcast, but what it is, I may jump off of here and get some lunch, and then, but I will still be monitoring while I eat lunch. So I'm here at the home office, the Weather Hub, and I will keep abreast of what's going on, and I'll notify you of anything that takes place. But it looks like this line that's got a severe thunderstorm warning up in Tennessee, basically moving east, probably going to turn more east northeast, and we'll probably get out of here. And I will watch that little cell over there in Boonville and make sure it doesn't affect Colbert County or Lauderdale County. All right, well, I'm going to jump off of here right quick. Yep, Sky Signal Weather says yes this year, screaming by, it seems. I know, I hate to say it, but it'll be Christmas before we know it. Check Sky. See. Check over here on Omega. I'm not seeing anything that's catching my eye. So when they drop that tornado watch, well, I expect it should be here probably within the next hour. I will post that information on Facebook and keep you up to date. And if anything pops up, I will be here throughout the day and will inform you of any weather. See, they've already dropped that severe thunderstorm warning. So this is losing its punch. Still probably going to see some lightning, maybe some gusty winds, heavy rainfall if it does affect your area. But once again, I'm expecting this to stay up into Tennessee and really not affect North Alabama that much. I think that's what the forecast and the models I looked at this morning generally had this going up into Tennessee and not really giving us a lot of severe weather. But I will watch that cell over just north of Boonville, make sure it don't want to rear its ugly head. But for that, I will jump off of here and I will be back if anything warrants me to come back and do live. But once again, be on the lookout for that tornado watch coming out here before too long, and I will post that information. Thank you for watching.